Do you feel that something is holding you back from living your life to the fullest, to really live your best life yet? Do you maybe suspect, or maybe have you been told that you have some past life things that are holding you back, that are affecting you? Maybe some karmic issues or soul contracts. Or you just know that there's something in your past that is interfering with you from fully experiencing life to the fullest. Now, if that's you, if you are suspecting that there's more possible for you, but you have no idea what is truly holding you back from really experiencing all the success, abundance, freedom, joy, happiness, love, whatever it is that you want, then this video is for you, because in today's video I want to share with you how the Akashic Records can actually help you heal those past experiences, help you also uncover those past experiences to really find out what is holding you back, and also clear that to really set yourself free. That's really what it boils down to set yourself free from all of those past life experiences, soul contracts, karmic cords, all of those things that are really keeping you from fully embracing all of who you are, from fully stepping into your power and creating the life that you truly desire and of course also deserve. So if that's you, if you want to learn about that, stay tuned, because I'm going to share with you some amazing tips on how you can use the Akashic Records to set yourself free. So stay tuned. Hello there, beautiful soul. In case you don't know me, welcome to my channel. My name is Kay Sanders. I'm a divine messenger and celestial healer, assisting those on their spiritual awakening journey to really awaken to their power within, so they can step into their power and create more success, abundance, and freedom in their life, all while making a bigger impact in the world. Now, if that's you, I want to invite you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notifications so you can get notified whenever I release new content. So in today's video, I really want to take some time to talk a little bit more about how the Akashic Records can really help you heal and clear those past lives, the contracts, the soul contracts, karmic cords, and those type of things, because it's really that important. Because if you don't heal those past interference, those past life experiences, soul contracts, and karmic cords, it's only going to show up until you eventually learn your valuable lesson, because that's really what it is. Those past life experiences, those soul contracts and karmic cords, it's really about learning a lesson, learning a life lesson to help you move forward. Now, if you don't heal and clear that, then whatever you want to experience in this life, and whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to create, whoever you want to be, whatever you want to do is only going to be very challenging, because you have all that, think of it, all that baggage that you've been carrying around. Now, if you're not quite sure what the Akashic Records are, if this is like the first time you're actually hearing about the Akashic Records, I want to invite you to check out a video that I recently released about what exactly are the Akashic Records and how can they really help you. There's a link in the description below. And if you have been familiar with the Akashic Records and maybe you want to learn how to work with the Akashic Records yourself, then I want to invite you to join me in a 6-day challenge about how to access and work with your Akashic Records, so you can find out what is holding you back, so you can manifest with more ease and really create the life that you want. So if you want to learn how to really work with your Akashic Records, the link is in the description. I want to invite you to join me in the 6-day journey of really learning to work with the Akashic Records. It's really an exciting training that I think you're going to love. So check it out. Link is in the description below. Okay, so let's talk about how exactly can the Akashic Records help you with those past lives, those soul contracts and karmic cords. Now, the first thing is, when you access your Akashic Records, you can ask about those past lives. If there's something that is really holding you back, let's say you want to grow a successful business or manifest a loving partner or anything like that, there may be certain past lives and soul contracts and karmic cords that are actually interfering with you now manifesting whatever it is that you want. So you can tap into your Akashic Records. You can connect with your Akashic Records keeper and ask them, what past lives are affecting me now from whatever it is that you want to do or be or have or whatever you want to manifest. So you can ask that clear question and get a guidance. You can also ask, what past life is important for me to know right now about moving forward in my life, about uncovering my soul's purpose or anything like that. So you will then get guidance around certain past lives. Then you can also ask, are there any soul contracts that are affecting me from stepping into my purpose, uncovering my purpose, or whatever it is that you want. Then also the same thing with karmic cords. You can ask that too. Now, just real quick, these things, soul contracts, karmic cords, and even past life interferences, that's usually, if you do have any of those, and usually you do, because we are not just one, soul with one lifetime. Usually we've had many lifetimes. Unless you're a brand new soul, then maybe you haven't. I mean, I've heard people say that too, that they didn't have any past lives. But usually all of my clients and that I've worked with before, they had many lifetimes. So think about it like that. Not every lifetime is the exact same story. It's not the exact same thing. So you experience, just think about your lifetime, this lifetime. What are all the different things that you've experienced that you wish you could just scratch off your list? That you didn't experience them because they were just so challenging, so frustrating, so painful or whatever. Well, guess what? You've had many past lives where you experienced a lot of maybe hardship. Maybe you also experienced a really, really good life, but there were still some aspects about that life that you didn't really like. So your soul comes here to have an experience, to learn certain lessons. Well, the problem is, if there's certain soul contracts that you have not fulfilled in a previous lifetime, well, they're not going to go away because your soul made a contract with another soul to learn certain lessons. So it's just going to keep repeating. You're going to keep bringing certain people, those people that you've had a soul contract with, you keep attracting them in your life. You keep experiencing the same kind of situation until you learn the lesson. Then the soul contract dissolves. Same with karmic cords. And just a quick side note about karma. It's not about what comes around, goes around. It's life lessons, which also you can uncover within the records to find out what is really the lesson behind it. What is the lesson behind the soul contract, this karmic cord, or specific lifetimes that are affecting you still today. Now I'm going to share something with you that I uncovered within the records. Now, I live here in El Paso, and for years, I hated it here. I really hated it. I've been trying to leave, and every time when I tried, it didn't work. So now I'm here about 15 years now. I have not been able to leave. And I actually did a reading for myself to find out, why do I hate El Paso so much? Why have I not been able to grow my business here locally? Well, come to find out, I was actually here in 1820, as a man. I had a family, and I had gotten shot in the back. My wife, my kids had been raped, had been killed in front of my eyes. So think about it. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about this right now. So my soul still remembers that painful experience of being here in El Paso. So guess what? That's what was showing up. That's why I had this deep, I wouldn't say hate, but this deep dissatisfaction about being here in El Paso. Now, it changed once I started healing that. It changed. Now, well, I'm still here, and I'm still planning on maybe sticking around a little bit longer. But you see, that's what I'm talking about. You can uncover those things in those past lives. Now, there was not necessarily a lesson I had to learn about this past life, but it was I needed to clear the interference because I was still attached to the emotional charge of that event. So that too you can uncover in your Akashic Records. So it's really, really powerful. Because then you can also, once you know what are those soul contracts, karmic cords, or experiences that are really affecting you now, then you can also heal and clear and cut the cords within your records. Now your record keepers, they're there to support you. If you access your records and you find out all these things, your Akashic Record keepers can give you guidance of how to heal it. They can assist you in the healing and in releasing and the cutting the cords. Which then really, it cuts the cords to that you are able to then release it. Or you're just able to uncover the life lesson, and then you know about the life lesson, and then you can release it. Sometimes just uncovering what the lesson is, then you're like, that's the lesson I'm meant to learn. Then you have, in a way, learned the lesson because you have been given the guidance around it. Then, unless it's something you're actually meant to physically experience and learn, then you can also heal and release that, to let that go. And then you can also then rewrite the story. Now, you're not going to change the event. You're only going to release the negative charge, the energetic charge around the story, around the event. And then as you're clearing and rewriting the story of, so going back to my experience of being in El Paso back in 18 something, and I then went in and rewrote the story that instead of being killed, shot in the back, and my family was raped and killed, I rewrote the story of what I want instead, that I lived happily ever after with my entire family. Me and my wife, we died when we were old. So I was able to rewrite the story, and that shifted then my timeline as well. So you can rewrite the story within the Akashic Records of what do you want to experience instead. Once you cleared out all the negative charge, then you get to rewrite the story by really releasing that negative charge. And that really then has a ripple effect that can then really ripple out into all areas of your life. It can also then affect the people in your life, because maybe if you had some soul contracts with certain people that are in your life right now, maybe there has been some tensions between you and them. So let's say maybe, for example, your sister, your brother, your parents, or maybe even your partner. Maybe there has been some tension there. Well, if you're clearing out those karmic cords, the soul contracts, that will then ripple effect out and affect them too. So then the tension between you two, or all of you, is then gone because you cleared it within the Akashic Records. So the Akashic Records is really a powerful tool that can truly change your life. Ever since I've been working with the Akashic Records since 2016, my life has changed so tremendously because I was able to clear on such deep level that I was not able to do without working with the records. Because if you don't know what's holding you back, then, well, you can't really do anything about it, right? And it often goes much, much deeper. I mean, I do a lot of mindset work. I also teach my clients a lot of mindset work, and maybe you are doing a lot of mindset work too. But the problem is you're only able to uncover what your mind allows you to uncover, what feels safe to uncover. But when you access the Akashic Records, you're given what you are meant to hear in that moment. Now, of course, you may not get to the root right away, but the record keepers give you exactly what you need to hear in that moment. Now, they give you nothing but the truth. And sometimes the truth might sting a little bit, but then you will realize, you know what, I really needed to hear that. So it's really, really powerful where you can clear and heal and release a lot of the stuff that's been holding you back. So if up until this point you really want to live a better life, have more success, abundance, freedom, joy, whatever it is that you want, maybe find a loving partner, and if it hasn't worked up until this point, there's a good chance that there's something in your past lives, or even just in this lifetime in your past, that is holding you back. And with the Akashic Records, you can find out what exactly that is, and then heal and clear and rewrite your story. You can also find out how are you meant to move forward. Because once you start clearing out certain things, then you kind of need to replace it with something. You kind of also got to know, okay, now that I've cleared it, what do I do now? You also can get that guidance within your records to move forward. So it is truly, truly a powerful tool. And if you have been guided to watch this video, and if you're still watching this, I hope you do, I want to invite you, for one, do me a favor, give me a like, and maybe share it with someone that you think may be benefiting from hearing this. But then also, if you're feeling really intrigued by maybe working with the records yourself, with the Akashic Records, learning how to do that, then I really want to invite you, I want to extend the invitation, join me for the 6-day challenge. I will teach you exactly what you need to know to start accessing and working with the Akashic Records to get your questions answered, to find out about any past lives, current lives, future lives, whatever it is that you want to find out about. I will teach you in 6 days exactly how to do that. So I hope you're going to join me. Link is in the description. Check it out. If you feel called to join me, I would be so excited and honored to be part of your life for the next 6 days to teach you how to work with the Akashic Records, because it will truly, truly change your life. If you do the work, if you start working with the Akashic Records, it will truly change your life. It has for me, and I feel honored that I was being given the guidance to do the 6-day challenge to teach you or anyone that wants to learn about the Akashic Records to start working with the records themselves and get the guidance. So I want to say thank you so much for being here. Be sure to also check out the video about what exactly are the Akashic Records. I also have another one on how to really manifest with the Akashic Records that give you some more insights into the power behind the Akashic Records. But thank you so much for being here. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, make it an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.